cold-blooded dedication with which the crime was executed must appall the vast majority of law-abiding citizens. Although some of you have been caught, I am quite certain that some of you have not. Others share your complicity, but do not stand in your position today. However, I have no doubt that eventually all will be brought to justice.
That's 75 in travellers' checks and the remainder in escudos. It doesn't come out exactly to £25, I'm afraid. If you could let us have a cheque for £101.13 to the bank, and I'll need a signature here.
It's 11:05 and there's no sign of Charlie.
Charlie's always late. Listen to this. The discharged prisoner presents a demanding challenge to the probation service, since prison tends to weaken self-reliance and sap initiative. And that's a bloody government publication. If they know it, why do they send people to prison? Somebody ought to give this pamphlet to Her Majesty's bench of judges.
Give it yourself. You're in court this afternoon, aren't you?
I may just do that. Send Charlie in as soon as he arrives, will you? Hope he's not too late. I've got Delphine at 12.
Carol. I'll be back at 1.
No, I'm gonna move to Suffolk. That's my fancy. Buy a cottage near Bury St Edmunds and work there.
Yobs, you'll hate it. You won't get my class of criminal in the provinces.
I'll live. Anyway, there's no argument about it. We're saving up for it.
On a probation officer's salary.
My wife works in a bank. Oh. Don't do too badly. Only trouble is, as fast as we can save, the price of the property goes up. But we shall manage it. We shall move. Oh. Thatched roof, thick stone walls, raise a family, keep pigs. Yes?
Delphine's arrived.
Right.
I thought she wasn't supposed to interrupt when you're with a client.
She is when it's you. You're a time waster. How many more times is it? Nearly finished, don't you?
2 more.
Right, see you next week. Try not to steal any more books.
No, I've been thinking of LPs.
Look, do me a favour, will you? Lighten my caseload. Pay for them.
See ya.
OK. Come in, Delphine.
Delphine?
How's life treating you? Not at all. Would be a quick reply, I suppose.
It's damp. Very damp. I got trouble with my chest.
We're hoping to move you.
I brought up some strange stuff this morning. Strange. Green. Green phlegm. Oysters. You can't tell me that's right. It's not a natural colour in phlegm.
Confidential pregnancy testing service. This is Mary Smith. You told me I could phone in for the result. Yes, I do. You said you had rather a lot of Mary Smiths. It's Mary Smith, number 243. Thank you. Yes, I am hanging on. I'm in a public box, I'm afraid. Yes? Thank you. No, don't send anything. Anywhere. Thank you.
Oats. I want my oats. I want lots of oats.
You and your oats.
Well, we're trying to rehouse you. It's bound to take time. Under the circumstances. Something's up. What? What have you been getting up to?
I don't feel well. I don't feel well. I may have to go home early.
He hasn't been getting up to anything, as it happens. I think Delphine does get up to things, really. Not anymore. One of the few people who's ideally suited to life in prison. I don't know why they let him out. Simple tasks, simple discipline, warmth. Well, more warmth than he's got at the moment. Kind word from one of the screws that set him up in self-approval for a week. They put the wrong people in and they let the wrong people out. That's what's wrong with the prison system. Ah, he's got this ludicrous business hanging over him.
What did he do?
What?
You said he'd been in prison as one of your aftercare people, isn't he? Well, they must have put him in prison for something. What did he do?
Little boys, mostly. Well, I don't mean he did them in that sense. As far as one knows, he never actually did anything except sit them on his knee. He stole to buy them sweeties.
Stole?
Greedy little blighters, they were always pestering him. Sometimes direct from Woolies, sometimes ridiculous things. You know the way newspaper sellers leave a tin of coppers out for you to help themselves while they talk to their mates. He had no technique. He's bound to be caught.
What do you want?
Look after this.
What is it?
Anyways, none of that now. Not anymore. He's quite gone in on himself since they let him out. I don't think he talks to anyone but me, day in, day out. There's a health visitor goes to see him. She's a bossy woman, always washing things up, cleaning. Specialises in the sort of questions that don't call for replies.
I have to tell you I'm pregnant.
Ah. Take the record off.
I came back early from work.
But you weren't here
When you came home, now I went to see the doctor. I couldn't believe it, you see. I hadn't been to see him before because, well, I thought it was less complicated to answer one of those advertisements. I didn't want you to be worried.
What did he say, the doctor?
Apparently the pill is only 99% effective.
No,
he
that's
said
not-
that nothing which has to be used by human beings ever works 100%. Sometimes I think I prefer a Pakistani. There'd be less of the Dr. Finley's case book.
It means you forgot. But you couldn't forget. Well, you've got those little compartments. If you'd forgotten, you'd still find the pill there from the day before.
He says they're so small you can take one out, put it down for a moment, forget it, then it gets knocked off the table and sucked up later by the vacuum cleaner.
It's so unfair.
I've been thinking about telling him all day.
Oats.
Don't be stupid, love.
Well, goodbye, Suffolk. What do you want to do?
I thought we'd talk about it.
You didn't want me to worry.
Not till you had to.
Well, question is, have it or not have it?
Do you want to have it, the baby?
I wouldn't mind. We always thought one day when we bought the cottage.
I've been worrying about it all day. All week. I don't want an abortion.
Well, I don't. Not, of course, that I'd be personally required to.
You are a fool.
I should have had that thingy, that operation thingy, vasectomy.
It's irreversible. Yes, it is unfair, love. Not that life has to be fair, but it would be nicer if it were.
New job, then.
What?
I shall have to start looking for a new job. I can't keep you and a baby in the manner to which you've been accustomed. Just on what the probation service pays.
Oh. Yes, I've been thinking about that, too.
Plenty of time to look around for one. How long before you have to give up work?
Put the record on again, Jimmy. It's calming. And £50 in currency. Will you sign the traveller's checks now, please?
Aren't you Mrs. Patton?
Yes.
A friend of mine, well, a sort of friend. Had the misfortune to spend some time in jail. He's one of your husband's clients. Aftercare? He told me his probation officer's wife worked in a bank. Naturally, being one of the criminal classes, he couldn't rest until he discovered exactly which bank it was.
I'm not sure my husband altogether believes in the criminal classes, is it, Daker?
Criminal classes. It's like the working classes. Maybe a label. But they do exist.
It's going to be rather complicated to explain.
Love, it's not complicated at all. You know the figures as well as I do. Been over it often enough. My salary's $13.15, yours $1,400. It's $2,750, separately taxed. We live on it, we save on it. When we go to Suffolk, I lose £90, London allowance, you lose $200, but by that time we're not paying rent, and the mortgage comes off the tax.
You're cushioning yourself, aren't you?
What?
Against shock. You think if you can do sums on little bits of paper, it'll go away.
I've got a good enough degree, I can get a better paid job. Derek earns $2,500 at ICI. It's only what I do, really, except with him it's shop stewards, with me it's villains.
You chose villains.
Yes, well, can't have everything.
I don't feel at all the same about the bank.
You give that up?
I don't mind not working, but you'd mind.
Yeah?
Losing Delphine and that boy with the stammer. Persuading wives not to have it off with the lodger while the husband's inside. Fathers not to take a strap to kids who wet the bed. You'd mind losing all that.
Yeah.
It's no wonder I have to take the decisions.
Well, in theory, we take them together. Important things like buying the stereo.
I want to show you something. I want you to go into my wardrobe.
I never go
It's a
into
time
your...
for rules to be broken. It's a good rule, love. Everybody needs privacy, especially in a marriage. Your side, my side. I'm not breaking the rules just because I'm pregnant. There's a time to break rules. I'm letting you into my side of the wardrobe. Just once. Top shelf, extreme right. Behind the towels. Always keep your birthday present there. Don't know why you never peek. You're too honourable, Jimmy.
It's a case.
Well, I know it is. It's not locked. Open it. Well, don't leave it lying all over the floor, love. What was Delphine's problem? You never finished telling me.
It was a misunderstanding, I should think. Got out of hand. See, all the time he was in stir serving his sentence, the council went on charging him rent. And now they say it's too much to write off, £127. They're not allowed to write off more than 100. They haven't the machinery. And now they say Delphine's got to pay it all back.
Bit hard, this cheese. Tasty, though. Talk to yourself. First sign of madness. Makes no odds. Who are you going to talk to? If you don't talk to yourself. The battery's going. How's these thoughts? Piss off, sons! In all my life, I never did nobody any harm. Never.
It didn't seem much to do. It wasn't like stealing or anything. Just giving them information. £400. Well, put against the 750,000 they were after, it doesn't seem much, but then I wasn't involved in the robbery, you see. I wasn't involved. I was just getting £400 for telling them something which... Well, really, they could have found it out for themselves, Jimmy. They could have found it out easily enough without me.
They?
Bill. He was called Bill. He was going to Mallorca on holiday and he came in to collect the currency.
Aren't you Mrs. Patton?
Yes.
A friend of mine, well, sort of friend, had the misfortune to spend some time in jail. He's one of your husband's clients. Aftercare?
And then you see, well, I know it isn't logical, but it was as if he knew you. So it was easy for one thing to lead to another.
Oh?
No, no, love, it didn't lead that far. But he asked me to lunch later in the week. And I went. I took 90 minutes off. Came back rather sloshed en Sancerre. Mr. Puller wasn't at all pleased. was very honest, really. I mean, he could have picked my brains without paying me anything.
You knew his name.
What?
You'd seen his passport, love. You knew his name. Well, he had to involve you, otherwise when the inquiry started, you might have remembered.
Oh. Yes, I see. What a pity. Seemed rather generous suddenly. Anyway, it all happened, the robbery, and they got caught.
And escaped.
Yes.
He hasn't been in touch.
No, no sign at all. I expect him every morning at the bus stop, but he hasn't come.
The bus stop?
Well, obviously it wasn't a good idea to have lunch or for him to come to the bank or phone once I'd agreed to help. But he always knew where I waited for the bus at Clapham Common to go to work. What do you want?
Look after this.
What is it? There were £20,000 in that case. And I had to take it on the bus, back to the bank where they'd stolen it from, and sit there all day next to it, with policemen and detectives everywhere you looked. And that evening, do you remember? I said I didn't feel like shopping today, let's go out. Well, I couldn't have gone shopping, not with... But it wasn't just that. I felt excited, I wanted to celebrate. We bought a litre bottle of Spanish Chablis, went to the Kuo Mintang, and you got all randy on egg rolls. You and your oats. I'll give you oats. I'll give you oats. Wasn't that nice, of course? Couldn't have been, that was over a year ago. Somehow, all afternoon, ever since phoning those pregnancy people, I've been thinking of that night.
I wonder when he'll come back for it. The money.
I don't know. I don't know if he will. It's been 2 months since they escaped. He may be out of the country.
Oh. Better put it back, I suppose.
You see, they owed me £400, love.
You've been dipping into it. You've been taking some.
They owed it me.
£400?
375 so far. I've been keeping count. They did owe it me. Oh, don't be po-faced about it, Jimmy. I haven't been running any risks. I do work in a bank and I know how notes get traced. I never take more than £5 at a time and I always spend it on groceries. You've never even noticed a rise in our standard of living. How do you think we could have gone on saving for the cottage if I had...
Dear God.
They owed it me.
If we give it back, now, I don't think the police would mind about the 375. I don't think they'd prosecute.
I'd get the sack, though, wouldn't I? And I couldn't get another job. And what about you? Are probation officers allowed delinquent wives? Oh, no, Jim, it's too late for all that. Anyway, we need the money now.
But it's not ours.
We haven't stolen anything. I've only taken what I was promised. There's £25 still owing. And I'm owed more for looking after it. Bill turns up, I'll tell him.
And if he doesn't turn up?
Then we need it. Oh, we shan't do anything silly. We shan't try to buy the cottage with it. No large lump sums, nothing like that. Only when I have to give up work and have the baby and stay at home to nurse him, then there'll be money to buy groceries. And we can put some by week after week as we do now. For Suffolk.
Bit late, aren't we?
Morning. I've seen my wife to the bus stop. She's in rather delicate condition. What are you doing here, Delphi? You're not due till 12.
I come in early. I come in for the warm. It's very cold where I live.
The health visitor's waiting for you. She's been here for hours.
Thank you. He's outside, as I dare say you've noticed.
Well, he's certainly a very smelly old man.
Thought you were used to that.
Used to it, not resigned to it.
What are we going to do about him then?
Well, he has to be moved, clearly. He's got asthma and chronic bronchitis. He's got the remains of a urinary infection, which has left his waterworks in the condition of a leaky balloon, and all he has to relieve himself is a pot under the bed. It's cold and dark because he's no money for the electricity. He's an old man, completely alone, no family, no friends. I suppose you're the nearest thing he has to a friend. I don't know quite how near that is.
Not near enough. Friendship's spread thin.
Well, he has to be moved.
Any ideas?
I can get him into an old folks' home.
Well, that's all right then.
Up to a point.
What point?
He can't be accepted into an old folks' home while he still owes the council £127, because once he's in, there'll be no chance of paying it off. At present, he's receiving supplementary benefits, so that theoretically he could discharge the debt at the rate of 25p a week. But once he's in a home, supplementary benefit would stop. No need for it, he's being cared for. And his spending would then depend on the extent of his savings and the generosity of his friends and relations. But he has no savings, or friends, or relations.
25p a week, you say?
They'd accept that. They'd consider it realistic in the circumstances.
Realistic. 25p a week, that'd take him roughly 12 years to pay off. He'd be 74.
No, he'd be dead.
It's ridiculous. Makes no difference. It's all public money.
No. Supplementary benefit is paid by the state. The debt is owed to the council. That makes the difference.
Hospital.
Not sick enough yet.
You're enjoying this.
No, relishing it. I think in an odd sort of way they are enjoying it at the town hall. You see, what civil servants, even in local government, like, what they like best is playing games. They like winning. Of course, what they do does sometimes involve giving pain to people, distress, even killing people, but they don't do it for that. They don't enjoy that. They don't want to hurt people. They just want to win.
Cocoa?
In a minute.
Are you going to see me to the bus stop every morning?
No. Makes me late for work.
And shall we be spending every evening in heavy silence from now on?
What?
Constraint. Patient breathing. Not talking.
Obviously not. We're bound to talk.
Oh, that's relief. All that about money not bringing happiness, I wish I'd never mentioned it. All it seems to have brought you is sulks.
I wish you'd never mentioned it.
Forget it, then.
You're bloody ridiculous.
I think I'd better make the cocoa.
Well, how do you expect me to feel? What do you expect me to do?
You behave as if I were having an affair with someone, as if you were jealous.
Well, you're not.
I know I'm not. It is just the money. It's not because I'm pregnant.
I'm delighted you're pregnant. And it is just the money if just the
Well,
money's
what
waiting...
do you want me to do? We can't get rid of it. The money, I mean.
Why not?
What?
Well, all right, we can't go to the police because even if they didn't prosecute, you'd lose your job a little
It is
early.
because I'm pregnant. You're jealous of the baby.
We don't have to hang on to it. All that money stacked away in an attache case, weighing us down with guilt and worry.
I was only thinking of you, Jimmy.
Well, stop thinking of me. Think for myself, thank you very much. Not a child. I'd sooner get another... I'm a probation officer. I deal with petty criminals. That's my mark. Waiting every morning for some... They got 15 years, those villains. It's not our sort of thing at all. Just look after this, he said. Well, there's no obligation, and I don't want you involved.
You're frightened.
Well, of course I'm frightened. And what's more, I don't want any cocoa.
I'm not getting cocoa. I'll take it to Cannon Street tomorrow on my way to work. It'll have to be wiped inside and out, and I shall wear gloves. I'll leave it in one of those left luggage lockers and throw away the key. There'll be nothing to connect either of us with it. And you can start looking for a well-paid 10 till 5 office job with one of the larger corporations. Right?
Don't be bloody stupid. How can you get rid of it when you don't know if he's going to come back for it?
You'd better sleep on the sofa tonight. I've had as much of you as I can take for one evening.
Would that be he, by any chance?
It would. Is. Seen in Rio.
So it would seem. Just thought I'd get into bed for a bit. I don't care if it was vacant accommodation. He was in prison. He was not occupying it. His effects? What effects? He hasn't got any effect. 2 lousy bits of blanket and a cracked chamber pot, that's his effects. Look, would you agree that in equity, what we ought... Fairness. It means fairness. Haven't you heard of fairness at the town hall? I am not losing my temper. Would you accept? Rules are made to be broken. If every rule we made for ourselves were kept, society would come to a stop.
Did you go to university?
Yes, I did go to a university.
You're wasting your time.
But would it do any good if I were to come round and see you myself?
None.
There really isn't the slightest possibility, even if he could pay 25 pence a week, because he spends it on sweeties. He spends it on tobacco. He spends it in the pub, because it's warm in the pub, and there's an illusion of company. He's always dead-skinned by Wednesday. It is. It is. That is my job. Look, I'll tell you what. If I attempt to instill habits of thrift in Delphine, will you agree That's stuffed.
Told you so.
I had to try.
You do better with the whip round the office.
£127 who's joining us, Paul Getty.
Don't need 127. 30 will do. You said yourself, once the debt drops below 100, they can write it off.
What an intelligent puss you are.
Not that you stand much chance of getting 30 either. Nor should you. Delphine's just one client. You've got a lot of clients. You're beginning to take Delphine too seriously. It's a fault. And talking of whip rounds...
What?
Coffee money.
Oh, coffee money, I'm sorry.
Come out without any, have you? How strange.
Change for a £5 note?
No's the quick answer.
Well, I'll let you have it this afternoon. I'll change it at the canteen at lunchtime.
Talk about habits of affluence. Nothing degrading like small change. Just a £5 note tucked into his hanky pocket.
My wife put it there this morning. Well, I told her she was in a delicate condition.
I went and looked at a pram today. Went in and looked at it. Touched it.
Touched it.
Felt it. Got the feel of it. I didn't put down a deposit or anything. It's far too early for that. Anyway, it was rather an expensive pram.
Not exactly equal.
I see they're not. Well, there's no more till Friday.
Do you think I take my job too seriously?
Much too seriously.
Oh, not my job exactly, but the people I work with. People.
They're not your people. People belong to themselves.
That's more or less what Sue said. So you can't help being concerned. I could always get another bottle of sherry out of that £5. I could nip down to the off-licence.
I hope you don't think I'm going to give you pocket money every week. This morning was just because... Well, partly because I was feeling soppy and partly because...
You wanted to involve me. I know.
Some things are better known than said. If you want a bath, you better have one. I'm about to start cooking.
If you don't want me to raid that case, you better keep it locked.
Get on. You never go into my side of the wardrobe.
You see... Well, it would be so easy to help Delphine. In a way.
James.
Well, can't help thinking about it.
It's too late. Tell me some other time. I'm sleeping for 2 nowadays.
Hmm.
You can take your hand away. I don't want any of that either.
Just comfort, love. Just comfort.
Oh, God.
It'll be 30 pence, please. Haven't you got anything smaller?
No.
So sorry, I was dreaming for a moment.
Morning.
Hello, Delphine. Don't usually see you in here this time of the week or this time of the day, come to that. Changing your habits?
I come in for the warm.
Pints, too. You're not going to buy me a drink, then?
You can have a drink if you want.
You'll pay.
I never said that.
No more you did. Consequently, I wait to know.
You buy your own drinks. You got the money. They give you the money for that, buying drinks. All you coppers. Expenses.
It's restricted, Delphine. You're an old con. You know how the law works, strict accountability. All drinks bought out of public funds have to be paid for. In useful information. Siggy? Do you follow my line of reasoning?
I don't understand a word you say, mate.
Mate, eh?
It's words to me. Wind.
Never mind. You won't make the offer, then?
What?
Drink. The thirsty copper looks up and is not fed. I'm to sit here lighting your ciggies for you like an unpaid companion. And I'm good company to you.
I never asked you to sit there.
I was lonely. I'll sit with Delphine, I thought. Good company. Wasted. Rejected. Well, I know better to stay when I'm not wanted.
I never said you wasn't wanted.
I've always had a good word to say for you in the past. Known for that. He speaks up for Delphine, is what they said of me. All over. Goodbye, Delphine.
Wait. I'll buy you a drink. What do you want to drink? I won't buy spirits. I haven't got the money for spirits.
I wouldn't ask it. Half a pint of bitter is the extent of my needs. I'll be good company for that. I'll wait.
Half a pint of bitter. Best.
I thought you said you didn't have the money for spirits.
I haven't.
No.
No. That's not my money. No, it's owed money. Money owing. I'm to take that money to the town hall. Yeah, it's to be handed over there. It's to be entered. Yeah, I'm to get a receipt. Yeah, yeah. I only come into the warm. I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm to get a receipt for £28.
£28?
Yeah, £28 for the money I owe in rent. Arrears in rent. Yeah.
£28?
Yes, £28.
There's more then. Where did you get it, Delphine? Where did a man like you get £28?
I'm not to say.
He didn't want to say. He said he'd been told not to say. But after a while, of course, he did say.
We have ways of making you talk.
Doesn't everyone? Anyway, what we were wondering was, you see, whether, in the light of what Delphine had to say, you had anything to say.
No, don't think so.
Oh. Well, I'll just sit for a while then, shall I?
I'm afraid my time's rather taken up with clients.
Yes?
Yeah, my time, that chair.
Well, would you rather I asked you to come down to the station?
With what purpose?
To assist us with our inquiries, as the newspapers say.
They do say that, don't they? What sort of inquiries?
If I were you, son, I should keep hold of that pencil. It disguises the trembling of the hands. Perhaps you'd like a drink of water. People in your position generally find the mouth grows dry.
What did Delphine have to say to assist you in your inquiries?
That you'd given him the money. 6 £5 notes.
For a purpose?
For a specific purpose, yes, to pay a portion of the debt owed to the council for back rent.
So that the balance could be paid off, and we could get Delphine into an old folks' home.
A worthy object.
My secretary was saying we ought to have a whip round the office.
And did you, sir? Have a whip round? Was that the provenance of the £5 notes? Mr. Patton?
Provenance?
It pays to increase one's word power.
No. We didn't have a whip round.
The money came out of your own pocket.
Yes. If it's any of your business.
You know it's our business.
Now, how would I know that?
Because the notes have been traced. Because if an old con like Delphine, living well below the poverty line, is suddenly discovered to be in possession of 6 brand new £5 notes, we're bound to take an interest in the serial numbers.
Cat and bloody mouse, isn't it?
A lot of the time.
You're making a serious accusation, then?
Am I, sir? Would you like to tell me what you think it is?
I don't think I should tell you anything until I've spoken to a solicitor.
You can phone from the station.
I'll phone from here. Hello. Can I speak to Mr. Hawkins, please? James Patton here. It's urgent. You might at least have let Delphine pay in the money and get a receipt. We could have had him into an old folks' home before the council could get the machinery to cancel it. Hello. Oh, Lawrence, it's Jim Patton here. Something rather tedious has happened. I'm being taken down to the police station at Ballon. Would you have someone meet me there, please, as soon as possible? Yes, thank you. Right. Not sure when I'll be back.
I'm home. James?
Please don't be alarmed. I'm a police officer.